Hey guys, welcome back to our Q&A with the lovely
Kaystar. Hi guys.
Yeah, in this segment, we're going to be asking Kaystar questions that you, the fans, have submitted all week long. All these questions are going to be pretty much hentai and anime related, with a couple of questions just, talking about Kaystar herself.
And one lucky winner will get to have exclusive signed posters of me. Yay!
With a never-before-seen rendition of Kaystar as a anime character being attacked by a tentacle monster, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have dreamt of that.
Oh no!
Unless Steven and Jesse really want a version of me being attacked by tentacle monsters, we could probably make that happen.
Gross.
Double gross. Why don't you start us off with the first question, Cam?
Alright, so starting off with Too Simple Mitchell of Instagram asks, what was your very first anime and when? Excluding classics like Naruto, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece.
Well, excluding the classics from YTV and everything, I would say my very first classical anime would have to be Fruit Basket, because Fruit Basket was in the library with the manga. I never seen it before, so I basically researched on it and pretty much watched the anime series. But the manga series is a lot more longer and is a lot more detailed, which I really like as well. So yeah, I was only in maybe 6th grade, if anything.
Risked05, also on Instagram, asks, when did you first become an otaku?
Well, I already said in the other segment, I basically became an otaku ever since I was a little girl watching an anime, and that's when I was introduced to the anime, to the internet world, which led me to the anime forums. So, interacting with other anime fans helps me become an otaku, basically discovering more other animes and recreating anime images into nice wallpapers, etc. A very typical classic anime thing to do in the millennials.
Alright, so Hacker10 asks, what genre of anime do you prefer?
I prefer any kind of genre except for scary ones, but I like comedy because I need a good laugh, and trust me, these Japanese creators who makes anime knows how to make me laugh so hard. There's way too many of them. Even the serious animes have a bit of a little side comedy to them, so yeah, anything that's really funny or maybe a little bit cutesy romantic too. Action is a bonus.
Cool. Kelvin Luck 31 asks, who's your favorite anime villain and why?
That's really hard, but I would say the very, very classical villains, Team Rocket. I like them because they're so funny. The thing is, they actually never give up on trying to capture Pikachu. They try their hardest and still fail, but they do it in the most hilarious way ever. They're the very only villains of Pokemon I ever like entire anime series.
Meowth, that's right.
Wow, that was well played, Tom. Sherwin, the photographer, asks, if you were shooting cosplay, who would you dress as?
That's a tough one because, you know what, I would usually cosplay simple characters and usually gender bend them with my big ginormous boobs.
Boobs.
But if I really want to cosplay something, I want to be a female form of a tentacle monster.
Oh dear.
Raping guys instead to see how they would like it to get tentacle raped.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to be a tentacle monster.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. That is awesome.
High five.
Oh my god.
No, I'm being fucking serious. I want to gang rape the guys to see how they would feel, but I don't think that will turn out.
I'm so scared right now.
You should be scared.
No, Kaystar Yamate.
Manuel Gonzalez asks, will you be attending Anime Expo in LA? And if so, what will you cosplay as?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to attend this year. I haven't been to Anime Expo for the longest time. I have been there since I was 12 or 13. But I might be planning to next year, so hopefully stay tuned for updates for me to come next year.
Hear that, guys? Be afraid. There's going to be a female tentacle monster coming at you.
That kid Frankie asks, who do you like better, Pico or Mokun from Boku no Pico?
I'm surprised someone asked me a yaoi question because I love yaoi. This is really hard because Mokun is so masculine. I like a dominant guy, but Pico's so cute. He's like an anime version of Justin Bieber. He's such a cute looking girl, but he's a boy. But you can have both of the best worlds, so I like Pico.
Alright, Pico it is.
Justin Wong 93 has 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Alright, first question is, if you could bring one character to life, who would it be and why? So are there any anime characters that you wish were real characters?
Well, bring to life as in they're already dead, or?
No, bring to life as in they're no longer anime. They're flesh and blood fucking.
Oh my god! Shit! Oh my god, there's somebody on the After Zala from Gundam Seed Destiny, because he's always been my favorite one, and totally would fuck the shit out of it if he was a real person.
Boner achieved.
They don't have to be fuckable.
Whatever, okay?
Okay, fine. Next question. Speaking about fucking, this is a good question. If you could eat one dish from Somo Food Wars, who would you want to cook it for you, and what dish would it be?
Oh my god, I love that anime. Thank you, Justin, for asking me this. This is really hard. It has to be from Yukihira because he is like one of the best cooks ever. I love Yukihira. I like the other guys too, but Yukihira is awesome. I always say the chicken karage with the Vietnamese banseo wrapped around it because that's like a fusion of Japanese and Vietnamese food together. And I'm a Vietnamese girl, and if he could cook it for me, I want to bring it to my mom and be like, this is how it's done with the Japanese fusion with Vietnamese food. So
I've seen this anime. Are you sure you want to bring this food to your mom?
actually, I probably just eat it myself and get an orgasm before I can even show up to her door. So
there we go.
Cypher Kid asks, who is your favorite Akatsuki member?
It's really easy. Itachi. Hands down, Itachi. He's super awesome. He's super cool. And he's the sexiest brother you can ever have.
We're talking about TVs, right?
Yes, we're talking about TVs!
Nine Breakers asks a question that I think we all want to know. What about hentai appeals to you?
A lot of things. I mean, there's a lot of weird fucked up shit that doesn't appeal to me. It kind of just turns me off, but it makes me laugh at the same time. But it just appeals to me that it's just so like, you can't really fantasize it. You can't make porn directors for real life porn to do these certain things. So they do the most abnormal, unrealistic kind of fuckable kind of images in your head. That's what appeals to me. I mean, like, these girls like have giant, huge, bouncing boobs that you probably could sit on. I mean, Japanese girls don't have them, okay, except for Hitomi. She's my favorite porn star in Japan. But I mean, like, yeah, like something unrealistic, like, you know, a girl growing a dick out of nowhere and dick slapping the shit out of you. She's a witch. I forgot which hentai it is, but she's a witch. She could grow a dick and dick slap you. So it's kind of funny, you know?
Oh, that's so funny. Wouldn't you laugh if you got dick slapped by a chick?
Depends on the situation.
Well, I would laugh at you. Does that count?
No. Fuck you, Tom. Another one from Nine Breakers. By the way, are you attending Anime North this year?
Of course I am, but I'm not revealing what I'm cosplaying as. You're gonna have to find me. But the biggest hint is boobs. If you see ginormous boobs from a short little girl, that's me.
Tatsuya Kawaii asks, have you ever seen or read Detective Conan? The US title is Case Closed. And if so, what's your favorite episode?
Honestly, the thing is that I've seen some episodes of Detective Conan many years ago, but this series is so freaking long. It's like the longest anime ever. I think it's up to like over 800 already.
Yeah, it's like 800
So
plus
basically,
episodes.
I kind of got bored of it eventually. Maybe it got better nowadays, but I can't really keep up. So to be honest, I can't answer that because I don't really have a favorite episode. I haven't really caught up to it, so I'm sorry.
That's okay. There's not enough boobs. We understand.
Yeah, I know.
All right, now the question I'm kind of looking forward to. Marky Mark P9 asks, what is your favorite hentai fantasy, and would you live in that fantasy for a day?
Just a day?
Yeah, just a day. Okay, well, basically, this is a kind of weird fantasy. I wish that I have the power to become a tentacle monster, but not only that, like I said, I mean, I want to grow giant tentacles, basically wrap 5 to 6 different girls and guys at the same time, and, you know, just basically bang them at the same time and just laugh while watching it. I'll probably just clash them together and make them bang each other, too.
I volunteer as tribute.
And not only that, if someone tries to, like, attack me or try to reverse rape me, they can't do that because, you know, let's say some guy tried to stick his dick in me, but, like, something got stuck and it's actually my penis coming out of my vagina, so attack back and hit him in the face and choke him and he dies.
I no longer volunteer as tribute.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up. I mean, like, you know what? I'm an anti-rape person. It's like, oh yeah, you trying to rape me? Well, guess what? Reverse rape, bitch.
No thanks, I choose life.
But yeah, that's my fantasy for the day.
A couple more questions from Justin Wong 93. So, Justin Wong wants to know who your favorite character of all time is and why. And also, are there any animes that you recommend?
There's too many favorite anime characters and it's too long for me to function and think right now, but if I say currently, I would say Yukihira Soma from Food Wars because he could just whip out the most delicious dish and like when I'm watching I'm like, this exists for real? So to be honest, I want him to bring him to life and I want to marry him and he better cook for me and he's like my most favorite character of all time. And any anime I would recommend this. As a foodie blogger, people have seen my food blog, you see all the delicious food I got which I gained weight from, but like if you love food as much as I do and porn at the same time, that anime Shokugeki no Soma is the best anime to watch. Food and boobs everywhere.
Food and boobs, eh? I think I'm gonna be looking this up for research purposes.
Of course, likewise. Another one from Manuel Gonzalez. What was your first hentai movie you saw?
Like I said in our original podcast, the first one I seen was La Blue Girl. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't much, but it's just kind of weird. It's like, you know, real life, you have secret arts of karate, jutsu, and all that stuff, but they're secret arts of masturbation. So, I mean, that's kind of interesting, but that's my first ever hentai I've ever saw as a kid. Yes, I was only a kid. I was probably like 10 or something.
Another question from your number one fan, Justin Wong 93.
God damn it, Justin.
Listen, these are good questions. This is like pretty awesome. Okay. Justin Wong, your number one fan, wants to know who would win in a fight, Goku or One Punch Man?
Oh my god, how could you ask me this? Okay, alright, Goku is pretty much the strongest one. He's always the hero, but then Saitama is the hero for fun, but all he needs is one punch, and I don't know anymore, but it's so sad because Goku is my most favorite. He's such a derpy father, but I'm gonna have to choose Saitama because he can literally just use one punch, whereas Goku needs 2 hands for Kamehameha, so...
I'm totally calling it right now. Goku thinks One Punch Man is Krillin and then just lets him win.
Yeah, well, Saitama's gonna have to chase after Goku in order to get that one punch.
That's true.
Too Simple Mitchell. How old were you when you first discovered anime, and how old for hentai?
For anime is as long as I can remember as a kid, probably like when I was around 4 or 5 when I first saw a Dragon Ball episode. And the first episode, if I can recall that I can remember, is the one where they were running away from Lord Pilaf, I believe.
Yep, Emperor Pilaf.
Emperor Pilaf. And for hentai, I don't remember, but like, you know, I was searching for anime stuff when I was a geek on the internet, and I clicked on this link and I thought it'd be anime, but it ends up being hentai. And I got curious. I was like, what is this? Anime can be naked? So yeah, it was pretty much the blue girl.
You're like, that's a penis.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, Justin, I think Too Simple Mitchell here has dethroned you from the number one fan. Kaystar, we got about 4 questions here from Too Simple Mitchell.
Ready? Alright, I'm ready.
Ready? Alright.
Let's go.
Number 1, if you could be any female character, who would you be? Same question if you could be male.
God damn it, Mitchell! Okay, alright, for male, I choose Soma because I need more cooking skills. I love to cook, but I wish I have more better skills to whip out at the top of my head. I would be Soma from Shokugeki no Soma. As for female, I would be that main character from La Kill La Kill. What's her name again? Yukino?
Ryoko?
Yes.
Ryoko?
Yeah,
Ryoko, whatever.
The one with like barely any clothes.
The thing is that I don't remember names. I remember boobs, and I love her boobs. I love her skills along with the boobs. She can fight with boobs. I mean, screw Cammy with her ass. Screw Chun-Li with her muscular legs.
Thunder thighs.
Yeah.
So you're a big fan of skull boobs.
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
All right.
Next up, how many animes have you watched? Estimate in total.
That's really hard because back in 8th grade, I tried to like compete myself and challenge myself. Like I need to finish like 100 animes within this whole month because as a kid you have so much time. So honestly, I really don't know. If I can write a list right now, I could, but that'll take a long time. So I would say a handful of 500-ish around there, from the old classics to the modernized one to the newest one to the current ones.
All right, and in all those animes and hentais that you've watched, what's your favorite hentai? Winky face.
Well, like I said before, it's the JK bitch hentai because like it's pretty new. I just literally watched it and it's just so modernized, and like I said, it's more empowering because it's not the typical like I'm getting raped and no, I don't want it. But this is more like I'm gonna get that fucking thing and I'm gonna fuck the shit out of it. You know what? I like that kind of attitude because I'm kind of sick and tired of the submissive kind of girls, and they're always trying to make the girls look like they're helpless. But I don't like helpless girls. I like strong girls that can take charge of everything. So
you just want to cock slap everybody.
Yeah, I just want to cock slap everybody. But like, fuck everybody. I'd rather be a tentacle monster and cock slap the shit out of everybody. Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Doesn't matter if you're a man or a girl. It's tentacle monster.
Yep.
How often do you watch hentai?
You know what? When I was younger, like, I used to always run into hentai, so when I have the opportunity, I'll watch it right away. But honestly, same with real life porn. I don't really watch it as much anymore because, all I think about is just random stuff like food. All I think about is food because food is my porn already, which is Shokugeki no Soma, which is cartoon porn, and real life food, which I actually step out and I get orgasms from that. So I don't really think about hentai that much anymore, but whoever recommends it, I'll just try it out.
You know what they say, food is an aphrodisiac.
Yes, oysters.
God damn it, Too Simple Mitchell. So let's see here. How many cosplays have you done and which is your favorite?
I haven't done much cosplay because despite the fact that I'm a huge otaku, I'm not really creative in my hands with threading and stitching, but I done Kikyo in 7th grade, Kikyo from Inuyasha. Inuyasha.
Very
And then
nice.
I did a lot of, I was more into Japanese fashion, so I did a lot of random Harajuku fashion, like midway, especially when I was going Anime North when I was younger. But after that, my very first serious cosplay was Tokyo Ghoul for Anime North 2 years ago. So I was Kaneki, but gender-bended version. So that's like the most creative one I ever had as well. So yeah, I like that one. And this year is gonna be something a little bit unique as well. So yeah, so far it's just an Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, you should definitely check out those pictures on her Instagram. They're pretty awesome. Tatsuya Kawaii asks, if you would eat the devil fruit from One Piece, which one would you eat?
I'll eat the zone type because I actually want to change it to an animal form, and I don't know which animal. There's so many animals I want to be, but I would like to be a monkey because, I'm the year of the monkey from Chinese Zodiac. It would be great to be a monkey.
You also kind of want to throw your shit at people?
Yeah, you're totally a shit disturber. I'm not gonna lie.
I am.
Another One Piece related from Tatsuya Kawaii. Who's your favorite character from the Straw Hat Crew?
I love Nami. She's an amazing character. She's a really funny girl with nice big wonkers. But you know what? I would relate more to Zoro. I love Zoro because, like him, I have really terrible sense of directions. And to be honest, if I were a female version of him, I'd probably do this exact same things as him. He's a really cool, awesome guy, but at the same time, he's pretty derp like me. So
Jamarcus Champion asks, what was the weirdest anime or hentai that you have ever watched?
When it comes to anime, I can't really think of it because there's a lot of anime that is weird in its own way. So to be honest, their weird is my normal, so I can't consider it weird. Hentai, pretty much anything that's just really weird, like, a girl can grow a third dick or a third boob, and a dick coming out of a girl's ass, and then something happens. It's basically she can grow a parasite, but it's not a parasite, it's a dickocyte. So
Wow.
yeah.
So it's not weird when a girl grows one dick, but if she grows three, then
Yeah,
close
I
the
know.
front door.
Pretty much.
Risk05 asks, are you into visual novels or the anime?
That's kind of a tough one because I do enjoy reading in my leisure. So basically, I like visual novels better because there's more detail, and there's in anime they probably cut off some parts of the visual novels. So the anime is good for actions. You can actually visualize things and see it happening. But for visual novels, I prefer a lot more because I do enjoy reading and analyzing every single little detail of drawings they have there. So
Let's check out your Facebook and see what your fans there have to say. Mimi Moi asks, what's your otaku name? What anime characters you want to be? And what's the sexiest hentai? Do you like Black Dog's publications?
my otaku name, well, it'll be just like my anime forum's name when I started out, but it's always been K-chan. This is during the time I had Kaystar, but I was too like a Japanese weeaboo kind of ish, so I call myself K-chan with the prefix. I already asked it about the anime characters part, so we can avoid that one. Especially the hentai part. I already said this many times. Black Dog's publications. What animes and visual novels do they produce? Because to be honest, I'm really bad at publication names. I only know the names of the title itself, so you're gonna have to be specific. But whatever it is, I'll try to search it up when I have time. But honestly, I've probably seen it already, so I might have liked it.
Janelle Mattel asks, what do you think about the live action adaptation of Death Note coming to Netflix?
Oh, you know what? I saw the trailer and I looked back again and I replayed it, and I didn't replay it out of excitement. I replayed it out of shock and horror because that's just whitewashing the whole media. I know Japan accepted that because how else would they be able to, film that? But honestly, I really don't like it. I'm very disappointed. Not because it's because they're white, but it's because the whole plot itself is way too whitewashed and way too different from the whole actual storyline. And I can feel that too without even watching that. So I'm really disappointed in Netflix. And they also did that with, a lot of originally Asian films as well. Like, Journey to the West, they pretty much whitewashed that as well. So I
And
don't
Ghost
really
in the
like
Shell?
it. Yep, and Ghost in the Shell as well.
Bon Thatch asks, have you seen JK Bitch? Have you seen Euphoria? Also, if you can cosplay as Yariko from JK Bitch. Also, if so, can you cosplay as Nemu from Euphoria? Try to cosplay hentai characters. I think he wants to see you naked.
Well, yes, as I said for another podcast, I've seen JK Bitch. I've also seen Euphoria as well. But the thing is, like, as terms to cosplay, it's not that I'm against hentai cosplay. I mean, I'd rather dress up as a tentacle monster, to be honest. Like, seriously, I'd rather cosplay as a tentacle monster. But when it comes to these girls, maybe when I'm in the casual mode, because honestly, all these girls are pretty much really basic. And, I mean, there's nothing much to it. Not a lot of people are aware what characters they are, so...
So are
yeah.
you trying to say they're basic JK Bitch?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it's just schoolgirls in the schoolgirl uniform, and they're being fucked, and so I don't know how you cosplay being fucked, but to be honest, I don't really do public indecency, so sorry about that. I mean, I joke around hentai a lot, but I don't do that, hun.
Danny Ha asks, after watching hentai, do you try to implicate those sex moves in real life?
It's kind of hard because they do have basic moves they have that I've probably done in real life, but I don't think I could. I mean, I wish I was more flexible and flimsy like a tentacle monster. I would be able to, but honestly, I haven't even tried. I just like to look at it just for entertainment, and I never really tried, honestly.
I guess it's hard to like grow a dick out of nowhere.
I know, I wish I could grow a dick out of nowhere and dick slap someone, but...
Or a third set of boobs.
Yeah, I know, I wish I could, but honestly, that's nearly impossible.
Fair enough.
Cindy Fan asks, would you ever do a hentai voiceover? Wait. That's totally in the comment.
Of course! Who do you think I am? I can totally do it because I have a high-pitched squeaky voice. I mean, maybe a little annoying, maybe a little bit submissive, maybe a little bit like, you know what? I could totally rock that. So if I could do a porn and get paid for it for a voiceover, I totally could. I'd probably just sit cross legs doing it, probably just eating popcorn inside.
Yanbo Yang asks, will you ever collab with an animator to make the anime art of you being attacked by a tentacle monster into a real hentai movie?
Oh, hell yeah, totally. But the thing is, like, that picture was just like a little small fraction of it, because after that part, I'm gonna attack back to the tentacle monster, fuck them tentacle monster, and then kill it and slice it into sashimi and eat it with soy sauce.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I mean, like, there's gonna be some reverse roles going on. It's like, he's trying to attack me, but no, there's some secret hidden power moves I probably done. I don't know, like a Super Saiyan move of me, and I would just probably just, like, kill it with my Peepsicle Star Ninjas stuff, I guess.
This tentacle monster fucked with the wrong person. James Grant Henderson, James, asks, what is your opinion of the direction the creators are taking the Naruto series with the release of Boruto?
I think it's a good idea because, you know, after Naruto ended, a lot of fans are pretty much, you know, it's so hard to grasp upon it when it's already over because we basically grew up with Naruto. Naruto has been going on for so many years and it just ended. The thing is, like, not a lot of people would be pleased with it because of the new direction they're taking, because they can't let go of the old school kind of series and the old school kind of plot. But honestly, this is for fans who appreciate the growth of Naruto. So the huge fraction of being it as an aftermath is a clever idea, honestly. I like to see the new generation, how their take on is with after their parents' generation. So I actually like it.
Well said.
Vang asks, which anime seems to be the most watched? What is the top anime so far? What do you think?
I'm gonna put it together for one anime and one anime only. I would say One Punch Man. One Punch Man is very short, but it's one of the top series in Japan. That's because it's so funny, because it's literally straight to the point. The thing is that when we watch series, not only just anime, but when we watch other movies and so on, there's things we always say like, this would never happen if this character did this. This could have never happened if this person does this technique, blah, blah, blah. Because One Punch Man basically caters to people who likes things that are straight to the point, literally straight to the point. It's like, I don't give a fuck, one punch, you're done. And now it's just hilarious that way because it's just so blunt. I would call it the blunt kind of anime. So I think that's part of the top anime, and in Japan, along with other animes, you know, the typical One Piece and Naruto, Bleach, and so on. Fairy Tail as well. I really love Fairy Tail. But yeah, I would say that's one of the top ones would be One Punch Man.
Mark Rondon gets down to the point with his question. Does watching hentai turn you on?
Hell yeah! That tentacle monster definitely turned me on. I just want to eat it. Like, I really love food. That's why it turns me on so much.
That's what she said.
Yeah, phrasing.
Yeah, but you know what? Anime in general, it actually doesn't really turn me on. Not because it's the fact it's the cartoon. It's because, like, there's just so many weird shit that I can't get turned on from. You know? It's just, I like it for entertainment. But whereas the normal type of hentai, such as JK Bitch and a few others, I actually enjoy it. It's like, that girl is so hot. She has pretty hair, cute little eyes, and big titties. I do get turned on from that. So why not?
Fred BK asks, have you watched Great Teacher Onizuka?
Of course, who hasn't seen GTO? It's one of the greatest anime ever. It's pretty hilarious at the same time.
Jaywong Eats asks, have you watched Yu Yu Hakusho before? It's not a hentai though. Ha 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 ha.
Of course I watched Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a really old anime. It's one of the very beginning of times I watched anime when I was younger. So I've watched it. I don't really remember much of it, but I really hope they make more series similar to Yu Yu Hakusho.
RJW Tang asks, Tuxedo Mask, Cloud
Cloud.
from Final Fantasy, and Zero from Kyu from Vampire Knights are all stuck in a room. Which one will you save first?
I would not save Tuxedo Mask because he's just useless in throw rolls. But I would say I'll save Cloud first.
God damn it!
Because I love Cloud. He's my most favorite character from Final Fantasy. I love Zero, but all he has is just a gun and has a cute little tattoo in his neck. I mean, he's sexy, but I think Cloud is more useful to save.
No, he's not.
You just want his giant sword.
In which way?
In your sheath. The Deansters asks, have you ever watched the Gintama series? And if you haven't, you gotta give it a try.
I've seen the very first old series of Gintama, but I haven't seen the new one, so I gotta catch up with that one. So thank you.
Foodie Fob, what is the most difficult anime costume you have ever put on?
To be honest, it's only the Tokyo Ghoul with the Kaneki one because the mask along with the wig gets stuck together, so that was the most complicated one. Like, you know, it sounds like a noob thing, but honestly, I don't really do cosplay that much, so that's pretty much the complicated one, to get the synthetic hair get stuck with the Velcro, so that's the difficult one.
Snacks with Jax asks, not really an anime related question, but since you have a photo with the shield, but if you're playing Breath of the Wild, have you finished the game yet? What game mechanic and elements surprised you? Also, as a fellow real otaku, I was curious about your thoughts on the black hole theory of time travel for Steins Gate. Solid anime, 10 out of 10.
Wow, Jax. Okay, well, as a fellow otaku, I can't really say, honestly, well, Zelda is pretty much anime, just in the game form, but I have not played the new one, which came out on the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch, is it?
Yeah, Nintendo Switch.
Well, I haven't got the consoles out because I really have no time to play that. So honestly, out of all the Zelda games I played, because I played every single one of them up until this one, I haven't played that one yet. So I can't give you a real answer on that. And when it comes to Steins Gate, I still haven't seen that anime. I mean, I have a friend who cosplayed as one of the professor 2 years ago, and he highly recommended me to watch this. But the thing is that I'm pretty slow when it comes to sci-fi. I aside from Gundam, because Gundam is my ultimate kind of like sci-fi related kind of anime series. But when it comes to something really scientific and complex, I'm pretty slow with it, so I can't give you a real answer on that one. But if there's any other anime questions you have for me personally, I could definitely discuss with you in the future, because I'm a hardcore anime fan and I love every single anime. So I'll give Steins Gate a try. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys, for submitting all those questions.
And take it away, Kaystar.
Alright, I just want to say thank you for all my fans who have been patient with me and also been asking me all these wonderful questions, and especially the sexual ones. Oh, come on, you guys are really, really blunt with me.
We were happy about those ones.
And you know what? I really enjoyed my time with Tom and Cam. Tom and Cam, thank you so much for having me in your podcast. I really had so much fun here.
Hey, anytime, Kaystar. You're always welcome at the ATG basement.
Just say the word.
That sounds a little dirty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Sorry that it's not like a live video because I'm not ready to be hopping around because I'm such a derp. I'll probably just injure myself right in front of you guys, and I'm not ready yet. But you know what? Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and hopefully I'll be doing more podcasts and more questions and answers. And the winner for the posters, you know, the signed posters of me, will be announced in All Things Geeks Facebook page, and the link will be along with my post on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.
You betcha. Later, guys.
Take care.
Bye.